And welcome all. It was abruptly closed, so we are starting from here only. A car is used as a taxi. We are discussing about the definition of capital goods. A car is used as a taxi, right? So what is happening here is you are using a car, a vehicle for taxi purpose. So that means you are earning from it, right? So you are using this car, this vehicle for further production of services, taxi service, right? So this will come under what definition? Capital goods. So see, the car is same, car here is also same, here is also same, but depending upon use, that's what we are talking about. Classification of goods and services on the basis of its usage. So what are the use, how you are using this particular good, commodity, right? So when you are using car as for personal use, self use, it is a consumer good. Why? For ultimate satisfaction, not for further production, that is consumer good. But when we are using that particular car as taxi or for taxi services, then it is for further production of services. That will mean it will come under the heading of capital good. I hope we understand this. And now we can understand one more classification or one more type, that is intermediate goods. Intermediate goods and services. Now let's try to understand its meaning. All those goods and services, all those goods and services which are used for further production, of goods and services, for sale in the market, and which are completely exhausted, during production process, are called as intermediate goods. That we can understand, right? So during production process, these are getting completely exhaust. Now we can understand this through an example. For example, fuel used in the car, when car is being used as taxi, when car is being used as a taxi, because when you are using car for your personal use, fuel will also be a kind of consumption good. But when you are using car for a taxi purpose, for producing further production, for further production of services, then the fuel will be intermediate goods, right? For example, milk used by sweet shops to produce sweets. So milk will be what? Intermediate goods, right? So one note you have to understand here is this sweet, this intermediate goods, these intermediate goods and services are not included while calculating GDP. Reason is to avoid double counting. I hope we understand double counting. If you are okay, let's take an example. There is a tea seller. So tea seller purchase milk worth rupees 20 and sugar worth rupees 10, and he is selling tea. Now he produces tea and sells at rupees 100, right? So he is using raw material. These will be treated as raw materials, right? These will be treated as milk and sugar will be treated as raw materials, right? So this final goods and services will be what? Value of final good and services will be 100 rupees. But we will not take milk and sugar separately, because if we take milk and sugar also, if we take intermediate good also, these are intermediate goods here. These are getting completely consumed, right? Completely exhausted during the production of tea, and it is for sale in the market. So if we take intermediate goods while calculating GDP, what will happen? You see 20 rupees milk, 10 rupees sugar and 100 rupees tea. So it will become what? 130 value of production. But value of production is not 130. 30 rupee can be subtracted because it is the raw material that we are taking. So it will be 100 rupees only, right? So to avoid double counting, we should, thus this will be double counting. Sorry, this will be double counting, right? Because 100 rupees tea also includes 20 rupees milk and 10 rupees sugar, right? So I hope you understand this. Now we take one more concept here to understand, and that is the concept of depreciation. If we understand this concept, we will be able to understand the difference between gross and net, gross value and net value. So let's first understand the definition of depreciation. Loss in value of capital goods due to normal wear and tear and due to foreseen obsolescence. Right? Now we will try to understand what do we mean by this, right? Obsolescence means becoming obsolete, of no use, becoming obsolete, that is outdated, that is obsolescence. Okay, so for example, if we take example, we will be able to understand it better. So let's take an example here. Suppose I buy a machine. Worth rupees 10 crores. Okay, so in balance sheet what will happen? So for example, the life of this machine is 10 years. Life of machine is 10 years. All are assumptions, right? So this machine will survive for 10 years. So what will I do? In balance sheet, capital good will be of 10 crore, and what I will do is every year I will show loss of 10%, right? So I know the life of this machine is 10 years. So in balance sheet what I will do, I will show the capital good of, I will show the capital good worth 10 crores, right? And what I will do, 10% loss, I will show 10% loss every year into depreciation account. Depreciation account. So what will I do? Let's see. After 1 year, capital good will be, the value of machine will be 10 crore, but in depreciation account I will be putting 1 crore rupees. Then second year, what will happen? The machine itself is that will be constant 10 crore, but depreciation account will show 2 crore, right? So like that, the actual value of machine will decline here. Here the actual value of machine 10 crore and depreciation account 1 crore, so it will be 9 crore. So 10 crore is the gross value. 10 crore is the gross value of machine and 9 crore is the net value of machine. Gross value of machine and it is net value. Second year, what is happening? 10 crore minus 2 crore, 8 crores. So this is net value, 9 crore, 8 crore, net value. Again, third year, what will happen? Machine value is 10 crore, but the depreciation will show 3 crores. So it will become what? 7 crores. Like that, 10th year, what will happen? 10 crore, depreciation account will also show 10 crore, right? So 10 crore minus, that will be 0, and machine will also become obsolete. Machine will also become obsolete. I hope we understand this, that net value is this and this is what? Gross value. So after depreciation, the value is net value, and when depreciation is hidden into it, for example, here you see 10 crores, 10 crore, 10 crore, but depreciation value is hidden. Here depreciation value of 1 crore is hidden. Here depreciation value of 1 crore is hidden. Here depreciation value of 2 crore is hidden. 3 crore is hidden. Similarly, depreciation value of 10 crore is hidden. So when depreciation is there present, then it is gross value. When we subtract the depreciation value, then it is known as net value. So depreciation is also called as, therefore, depreciation. Now you can take machine. This is your depreciation account and it will be having value of 10 crore. Now you can buy a new machine, right? So depreciation is also known as replacement cost of the replacement cost of capital, or replacement cost of the capital, right? So one point we have to understand here, that is, when domestic product is calculated, domestic product, not production, is calculated after adding or with the value of depreciation, that is depreciation hidden, then it is known as gross domestic product. When depreciation is subtracted, when depreciation value is subtracted, that means what will happen? Gross domestic product minus depreciation that will become net domestic product. Net domestic product. So I hope you understand this. Value of gross and net, this terminology depends on what? Depreciation. If depreciation value is subtracted, it is net domestic product. If depreciation value is hidden in it, it will be what? Gross domestic product, right? So here we can stop today, and this video will be of two parts, in two parts, because some abruptly it was closed. And next video we will be learning more concepts on national income. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye bye.